Well, hello again. Here we are. I'm not sure what to make of the look. I mean, I kind of like it. You know, seems a good matchup with this hanger. Other times I look at it and I think it's a bit. It kind of blends. Everything kind of blends. So I don't know. Wish you had more of a sense of depth. Like, when you're looking out the windows, there was a greater sense of depth. But the shading on the colors, you don't really get that. It ends up looking kind of flat. And so I like the way it looks. I also think that I don't know. I'm just being a picky little. I won't say it. We'll let you say it. Picky little biatch. Oh dear, what do we hear? What I would like, and I don't know that I'll get there, is if I could push the neighborhood of maybe a 7K over the weekend here, but not certain. Not certain. There we go. No, just gonna miss out on that one. Where's my team? Ah, this just seems to be my lot lately. Look at them, they're all gone. Frozen off. Huh. You know, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but it seems like lockdowns are occurring far, far more often than they did before. Even I feel like I get locked down even more now than before they nerfed the ultimate shredders, right? You know, the ultimate shredders used to, before they nerfed them, they used to have an instant lockdown on them, right? And then they nerfed it out to 2 seconds. Now they're now you're basically out of ammo before you get the lockdown, and it's kind of you might as well just have a machine gun. That you don't really see the lockdowns anymore from those. But now it seems like almost everything else seems to be able to lock you down just constantly. I'm always getting locked down out there, and I'm like, when did this change? Because it used to be you didn't want to have these things set up where people were just getting locked down almost nonstop like that. My guys, oh look, there's something I haven't seen much. One of the new bots. Let's see if he how much that thing owns. See if I can help our little tanky guy get into place, right? Apparently not. Like everything, there's a skill to it. Alright. How is it we can't maintain our own beacons? Build my health back up a little bit. No. Dude, don't push me off the edge. Oh my god. Hi, I'm not aware of my surroundings. See that right there? That's why nobody uses those. That entire stream, nothing hit me. Why? Because the whole trick to avoiding those is to walk forward. Yeah, I know, it's complicated. Ha! You walk forward and they can't hit you. It's amazing anybody even tries to use them. Oh. You know, that is one thing I was thinking about trying to get, is if they have the new Atlas Pilot in the Titan cars. But I wonder just how horrible the drop rate is on that thing, you know what I mean? I'm betting it's just brutal. Because, I forget what it was, it adds an EMP to that lift effect, right? What happened to my team? Where'd they all go? Yeah, that's the one thing that kind of wears on me after a while, is the number of times I turn around and, you know, that's my team. Haven't really left the backfield. You know? Can't push, don't know how to push, don't have the skills. I don't know what it is, but it just, it's relentless. Right? Just over and over. There was a genius. I guarantee that's gonna happen to me. And it's gonna happen to me more than once, so, you know. Oh, I feel his pain, right? Totally. Is that weird or is that weird? You see that? Nothing's happening. Why isn't his shield going down? Right? Why was it sitting there for so long unmoving? Is it just lag? You know, you see things like that and you wonder, right? There's a little lag in that. Did you see that? There's a little lag there.
Titan Slayer.
That's why I get a little frustrated sometimes, but I try to be careful too. Because sometimes I'll see that even though it doesn't look like I'm experiencing lag, the readouts that I get off of my hits and stuff, sometimes I'll see this delay. You know, I'll hit and then I'll see the register, hit and then it registered, and sometimes that pause is longer than others.
Beyond godlike.
wonder if I can blow them off over the edge. Is it possible with this? Nope, I thought I might have been able to, but apparently not. So we'll just shoot you. Here's one thing, and there's kind of no way around it, is that in order for, and I don't think there's any way I'll be able to see it. I've opened 2 of those gold cards, or is it? No, 2 of those gold cards, and I've gotten squat. Junk and junk, something I've already have that I never used with something else that I already have that I never use. And neither one are even leveled. So junk and junk and junk and junk. But if you want to get, or for those people that are going to go for it, I'm not at this point. I'm not going for it at all. But the Ultimate Lancelot, if you want to get that at this point, if you can get the gold cards and if you can get the Redeemer, one guy in my clan I know of has gotten the Redeemer so far. But in order to complete that whole thing, you have to get the Redeemer, the Tran, and then you have to get the Glider. Okay, so not only do you got to get through all of those junky cards, but then the way it's set up, at least as far as what I can tell, because the Glider, I will double check. I don't think it's in the cards. Yeah, see, the Glider's not in the cards. See, I got one of these, garbage, and I got one of these, garbage. So I'm not going for anymore. But see this, the Glider, lockdown, right? You have to spend at least $50 to $60 if you, and all the cards you have to open the data on to get the Glider, because it's not in the gold cards. Yeah, they're I don't know, they're juicing people pretty hard right now. I don't know if it's I don't know if that's a sign that their core audience is decreasing, and so they're trying to compensate for the losses, or if they're doing better, and so now the greed is setting in, and they're just going for the true whales. Don't know. All I know is, for the most part, I'm gonna go back to, I used to do this for quite a while, which is really what I did is, if I wanted a robot or I wanted a set of weapons, I waited until there was a leaderboard where you could get something, and then I made the card investment to get the item, right? So that at least when I walked away from it, I had also, you know, maybe picked up like a free ultimate or of something, right? And that's how I got all the stuff I had before. Oh, what happened there? Ah, I was about to get that guy. Oh, how annoying is that? Oh, not quite quick enough. I thought it was the sword that got me, but it wasn't. Okay. Justice has been served. See, I tend to use this actually more like a flying cannon than... Because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have some pretty crappy luck when I go in with the sword strike. You know? Like, I'll end up getting killed or something. You know, they'll walk into the shield and just wax me like I didn't even know what the heck is going on, right? So I try to pick my targets carefully that I'm willing to go in on. Starting to annoy me. Uh-oh! I'm in trouble now. I'm frozen. And I'm not willing to use my Frederick to break it. Well, they're owning us. Yikers. I thought we actually were going to lose that one for a little bit there. Oh, got lucky. Trying to see if we can head a little bit here. You know, because I would like to see myself break 7K. Just as a personal thing. Lucky 7! Although I haven't been so lucky lately. Uh-oh. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh. Don't mind me. Oh, I got shaking. That's got to be one of those new ones. Okay. The new ranged weapons at 600, something like that. I need a little health back here. I thought that sword was going to come down at me at the end. I was waiting for him. No such luck. You can see what I did to the one sword there, though. He came down at me. I tried to make sure I faced him because I've learned, and both attacking these and getting hit by them, that when you blow it back, if you blow back into a wall and you can't get enough distance, they can still swing and get you, and then you go down, because that'll also help power up their shield, that blast will. However, like the one where if I can get rotated and I get them and I can blast them far enough away, count their swings, and when they get to their last swing, if you can try to pop them at just the right time, that shield drops before they disappear. Boom. That's how I got that guy. I don't get it every time, but sometimes I do get it, and so it's just a timing thing. Most of the stuff in this game is all timing. It used to be more important to have to count out the mauler, but with all the changes, I don't really count it out like I used to. But sometimes I still do. It depends. And by that, what I mean by count it out is when they do their slide, or the hook, is how long you have before you start firing again, so you're not wasting ammo. Or so if you're going to do something like hit your Frederick, right? That you're not wasting the charge. That you got them on the downside when they don't have the ability to offset the damage of the dot. You try to do that with most things, right? You try to understand what their abilities are and do the counts. I've lost track though of what the count is on the Samjet. However, those things are just like a plague right now. I don't get it. Why so many people have started using them now? After the nerfs. Oh, that's a new weapon. Right there, that's one of the new boys. Man, that's going to be annoying when you get hit with like a group of those things. Boop, 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 boop. Just back to back. Who's bombing me with those things? All I'm trying to do, oh, I got it good too. All I was trying to do at this point was get my Frederick charged up. Oh, so that I could have it available. Oh, I didn't get to use it. Never mind. A valiant effort. Ah, XOTC. TC's my guys. Wonder why he bailed. Oh, bad TC. I'll have to check in and see what happened. Why'd you bail, man? Why'd you bail? What's up? Get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Come on. There we go. Good, 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 good. What's my best path out of here? What's my best path to safety? Considering we got a rooftop snipage going on. Alright, alright. You sweat. Ooh, multiple rooftop snipes. Okay, good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Come on, give me that, give me that. Very nice. Come try to get down low here, very low. Hey, yeah. Let the rest of my team have some fun. Go, boys! Get them! Get them! You're done! No, 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 no. You're not allowed to go towards center. Where do you go? Oh, I see over there. Okay. 5. Did they got him? Oh, they good. Taking care of business, boys. Way to go. Wow. Seems like he should have taken quite a bit more damage than that, huh? He didn't even move. Alright. That guy's health doesn't move. Drick X, huh? Well, alright, Drick, if your health doesn't move over and over again, you know, I guess that means you got tired of about losing, huh? Had to get the cheat going. Disappointing. Interesting. Let's do this. You with the mauler, get the fuck up there and get the fucking beacon. Ha! You got a Titan! Ah. Great. See, we're back down to he just did the minimum. He just did the minimum. Why is it always certain regions? I mean, look at this, 6,600. $51.93. Why is it there's certain regions, right? We see them over and over and over again, pulling these kind of things. Oh, 4,300. Never mind. I was gonna say, but this is the guy that didn't take any damage over and over again. Huh? I didn't think I had anything left here. Huh? I don't see anything. Oh, I see. I never picked up my cards. Fine. I just would like one of the new bots, and that's it. But a complete new bot with drone and pilot, right? The whole setup and the new weapons. Just to see how that stock item, like this is essentially default. This is how pick's intended, right? That I'm running right now. So I'm curious as to, you know, if you set up the default, how does it run? Got out of sync on my shooting. Try to get it back in sync again. Nice. See, it's like I noticed before on one of my other ones. Like, most people don't seem to look backwards, right? It's like, yeah, you get done getting killed and you realize, oh, hey, there's people back there. I'm guilty of that too. I try not to do it. I try to look around, but, you know, tunnel vision is easy, right? I've given them enough trouble, right? Try to get away to get some healing in, since they're all seem to be regathering. Oh my god, I can be such a pain in the ass. Uh-oh, I'm hooked up. Uh-oh, that good. How much time is left? 5 minutes? I don't know. Seems like a lot of time left. Could be wrong about that. It's just my perception right now of it. Now with this map, you know, normally I'm not a big fan of holding back, but okay, if we got a guy going forward, I'll join you. I don't like leaving my team alone out there. Now, somebody's gonna take pod shots at me.
Titan Slayer.
That's fine. Oh, look at this. Why is it almost every time I turn my back, my team is losing beacons? Not just in this match, but in like match after match after match. What's up with that? You know, and we'll be ahead too, and then they're just gonna start like, oh, we can't hold anything. pushing. I don't know. These are closer than they should be, I think, because it shouldn't be that easily to collapse like that. Oh, look at this guy though. Holy cow, 11. There's some real high numbers there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 7, 11, 5. See, it's not the kills that matter in the end, because 7 kills, it's damage. So he had a lot more healing in there. Huh? He had more healing than me too. Well, I think I was probably wrong about that. The numbers were pretty good in there. No, there's the other thing too. Until you start actually looking in there, you really aren't making a good judgment on a win or a loss as to how good it was. Like, you know, you get 20 kills, 22 kills. Unless you go in there and actually see what you're killing, you know, because most of the time, you're not, you know, at that point, you're not killing the big dogs. You're not killing 22 wick people, right? Wow, that guy didn't take any damage, huh? Here he is again, no damage. That's impressive. It's a bit of a problem. I mean, I know he's got good gear, but it's still a problem not to take any damage. Maybe he doesn't realize it. Maybe he thinks everybody runs around without taking damage, right? I didn't know he was back there, otherwise I might have tried going for him earlier. Well, right now it's going to be over real fast because of that guy. He was basically owning the whole team back there, right? Didn't seem like anybody was really doing anything to him either. Same thing again? Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's up. Yeah, I've dealt with those blitzes before. They're not that tough. The whole reason you don't really even see them that much is, I mean, they're okay, but they're not really that tough. They really can't take that kind of damage. So who's the guy that had it? There he is. Halos aren't that great either. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a nice bot, but like I said, this is hardly the first time I've run across them. Not even remotely close to the first time. And they're not super durable. That's just a fact. $93, 30%. That's what I was saying. A lot of times, what you're seeing at the top isn't somebody who's just shredding so much as just a sheer amount of playtime. I mean, this is again, it's Gangle, Storm, Hedge. I just have never really understood the Frankenbot thing. Never really understood it. Some people like it though. You know, if you're a good player, you can probably make anything work. Well, no, you can't not make anything work, but if you're running all MK3 ultimate weapons, I mean, how much is mixing and matching actually going to hurt? Probably not much. You know what I mean? Realistically, probably not much, because you can't do much better weapon-wise. So I think at that point it just becomes preference, and I don't think probably anything in particular really matters that much, right? I don't think, you know, there's such a huge difference in outcomes at that point that maybe a little flip. That it probably makes a whole lot of difference, which is why, you know, Frankenbot, no Frankenbot, my way, other way. If you're running top weapons, mix and match, do as you please. You know what I mean? What the heck is shooting at me? Huh? I'll be darned. This guy's back here. They are definitely got a spawn camp going. See, nobody looking back until they die. Now they're all like, hey, we lost all our beacons. Yep. Uh-oh. Alright, fine. I'll move. Uh-oh. Empt. I don't even know. We're not doing well. And see, what you're seeing here is what I see a lot in when I squad. In particular, a lot of times I'll see this when I clan squad. And that is, you get a group, you get in there, and they start spawn camping almost immediately at the beginning, right? And then what happens though is the spawn cap gets broken. And then after that, it's a total collapse. They're never able to get back into the lead again. I'm not saying we won't be able to get back into lead again, but it's that kind of thing I see a lot from people who are used to overwhelming their opponents as opposed to having to fight their opponents, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but... here. Valiant effort, my friend. You know, this is the thing. When it comes to things like dealing with Sam Jackson stuff, they can be fought. They can be fought with just about damn near every bot, but some people just kind of throw their hands up. It's like, no. Learn to fight them. Seven and 7. Now, this is the advantage, of course, of running in and getting the spawn camp. I saw him in there right away. Oh! Boffa. You know what? I'm not familiar with him. He must be a newer member or something. I don't remember seeing him. Of course, we have to be real fair about the fact that I don't go into Discord and stuff, so who knows? You know what? I had this. I tried it once. You know, you just have to use it over and over to get better with it. And as it was, I was not better with it. Ha! That was a good mix. Alright. See what time it is. Oh, I want to get something to eat real soon here too. It's not a bad little run though, not a bad little run. Not great, not bad. Glad we were able to fight back on that last one because we were down 4 beacons for a little bit, and it was primarily because everybody kind of went all in on the spawn camp, and when it got broke, while they were spawn camping, people were back there collecting beacons. Great thing to do. But you see what kind of the failure of the other team was, and why we were able to come back from that is because after they had broken it, they kind of resorted to spawn camping. Uh-oh, that's not good. Leech with Tulums. Woo! The Tulums, regardless of the leech, are the most dangerous weapons in the game right now. They're grotesque, actually. Was it just me, or did he take like 0 damage? What's the range on that bow again? Because it's outside the range of the arbiters. We'll have to look it up. I'm curious. I don't know. I think it should be pretty long, but I just don't know. understood. Dies Fay. Dies Fay. How does somebody's shield do nothing? Did you see that? Look at see that? How does that happen? Cause Alright. How does he have a shield that does nothing? Look at that. How does that work? I mean, I understand the physical shields, but where did that other shield come from? Was that something from, but the thing of it is, it so lasted for so long. Was that something from like a mothership? I have no idea. I haven't seen that before. What was that? Not even maxed. That's just the new physical shields, durability. Force field in the castling, but he was moving around. I don't get it. I don't get it. What is this? Claim your gift. No, I haven't done too well today, so I'm almost afraid to look at what my win rate is and where I'm in points. You know what it is there's the competition leaderboard one, so everybody's out. They have the tournament, whatever. I never really try to participate because, you know, you got to do it for like 3 days, 4 days straight, and heck, I'm headed up to the cabin this weekend, so it's just not something that's on the table for me to even consider. And that's typically how it is. I usually don't have that much time. Oh, this is not good. The guy's running, did I get the same guy again? Leech with Tulums? No? Oh no. I have no idea. That's what I was saying though, you notice it only took me even like just a couple of hits. It didn't even have to hit me very much, right? camper. Yep, we're just being camped now, so pretty much gonna be a loss. How does that work? Where are all these shields coming from that don't go down? I don't understand that part of it. Especially since they're gold shields. That's not even like the it's not even like the purple shield that you see on the sword of the HE. So I don't get it. How do those ones, you hit those ones and they just don't go down? Is this because I'm using the Hussars, and is this the old-fashioned energy shields don't go through whatever, whatever? But I didn't see it with just that though either though. That's the problem. You do not want to touch ground, my friend. But you'll notice too though, you know, only a couple times was I even hit with the new weapons, right? The rumble, right? And how many times did we see the new bot? Like I said, you know, you go back a couple of events ago, you know, go back to when like the Teth was first released, go back to the sword, go back to, oh, go further back, go back to when the Ravager was released, right? Man, they were all over the place. You know, within the first week, you saw a ton of that stuff leveled up. Look at the Atlas, right? That thing came out. I think the first day I got jumped by, you know, 4 STF people that were all using them, you know, in a squad. It's, but we're not really seeing them now. I'm not getting rumbled around. I'm not seeing, on my side, I'm not seeing them drop, you know. You could say, oh, they're invisible, you can't see them, but I'm not seeing them drop on my side either. And you'd think you'd be getting hit with the weapons all the time if they were more prolific, right? If they were all over the place, but no. So I don't know. I just don't know. What's the time looking like? Okay. We'll see how this match goes. And it might be my last one for now. Just because I'm kind of hungry. Hey, buddy. Did you notice it? Couldn't get through his Aegis shield. What is going on? What is happening here? What am I seeing? What has changed? Why don't things go through those shields anymore? Right? I don't understand. Saw that quite a few times in that one. And I don't get it. I don't get how they have shields that can take so much damage. Like they don't even move. What is with you people? Why, again, why does it always seem like from... Whoops. Oh, wrong thing you got reported for, but... When I see those weird shield things, I'm sorry, I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen those shields just sit there and take infinite damage before. It's like I saw that exact same shield appear on a rook. When did rooks start getting that? I don't think so. And maybe people are starting to use a, like I said, a mothership that I'm not familiar with a particular set of stacks on it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it because there's something weird going on. You know, I would think that it might be like the defense from the Bifrost if it was defense. But that's a shield. That's something completely different. That's not a defense. Oh, that sucks. My circle build up a little bit. You know what? Let's go back. Get this guy. So we got 7 minutes left. They've reclaimed center. We took theirs, but they're gonna take that back. Hmm. Let's see where we're at. Hmm. I don't know who you are. Are you in here? Oh, yeah. Hmm. Where am I? Oh, look at this. Ah, that's begging for. Oh, look at that too. Crap, 64. Down in the gutter. That's begging for at least a couple more, you know, assuming that I'm not going to win or that I'm not going to place high in order to break the 7K, because I'm so close. So close. So we're going to try to push ourselves over the edge. That means I have I got over 100 points so far, over 100. Over 120, over 130, something like that. So, but to be fair, I've been playing longer than I normally do. Three people going that way. One person's a no-show. 35 seconds in. So who killed themselves? PDS? Alright. The thing about this is oh, it's those two guys again. Y'all gonna give me a what for? Cause I didn't. Give me a good whooping cause I didn't join you. The old, see, you should have joined us. Hey, what are you doing? Get off me. See, look at how much damage that shield is taking. That is just incredible. Literally incredible. It's not even moving. So something has changed somewhere. Now, how much time? We got quite a bit of time left. Let's see what we got going here. I see up there. Okay. 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 Because he's right now just waiting for me. He's just saving that ability.
Titan Slayer. Triple kill.
What are you shooting at me for?
Assist.
I want you running beacons. What are you doing over here?
Titan Slayer. Titan Slayer.
There's nobody back here, just that one guy. That should be the end of it. Nope.
Triple kill.
Okay, if I got enough points, I should break the number on the right now. Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm just looking outside. A sudden downpour just started. Straight downpour. Very bright sky, kind of overcast though, so it's that bright gray, very clear, straight downpour, beautiful out there. A little bit of thunder in the distance. Perfect timing for me. 7,002, I'll take it. Perfect timing for me to call it quits for now. And if you made it this far, man, I appreciate it. And so, as always, take care out there, peeps.